Descent. What I liked the most about Descent was the complete 360, not only in the character Maya after she's raped, but also in the whole feel of the film, the style, and the way it was shot. I was worried in the first couple scenes. The very long shots of a typical college cafeteria with the one studious and hardworking character amongst a bunch of rich, mean girls. It looked like we were in a long shot of a slightly more matured version of a high school film, but I was really wrong. After the rape scene, Maya hardly hides her sexuality, and she does the opposite of what one expects her to do. The scene when she wakes up in that house after being slipped something and she's in that guy's room, I was so surprised by her lack of fear. This guy is huge, and she doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know who this guy is or what's happened to her the night before. And still, she just tries to provoke him, and she's stroking him with her foot. It was kind of gross. But it just seemed to show that she had really, really changed from the girl who barely wanted to go to a party. The very slow speed of the shots that would start at one end of a room and crawl all the way to the other, showing the whole scenery until you really knew what you were looking at, added to the tension of the film. There was always this feeling that something wasn't right, even if you had an idea of what was physically around you. Kind of myth, I think, is what Maya wanted to achieve. She was able to show something in a way, but she never told anyone what was wrong. She stayed mysterious. After the rape, there aren't too many scenes of her interacting with people besides her new crew of party friends. But there's that one when she's at work, and it shows her coworkers talking about what a bitch she was and how distant she was. It shows that she wasn't just letting everyone into her life, that she was still very reserved in a specific way, that she really kept major boundaries except for her one group of people. Q&A. Besides the brilliance that was Kaveh making sure that we got to stay in that lobby and do the Q&A, what the director had to say was actually really great and informing as well. I was so surprised that that was her first film. It was interesting to hear her talk about trying to make the movie and how if you want to get someone to help you and give you money, you just simply don't tell them that you're making a film about rape and a girl who ends up indirectly raping the guy that she raped. I liked hearing that she wanted to do something different in terms of this subject that can be kind of cliche, and she was very successful